a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Farina, to South Central High School, to Gary L. Shirley Memorial Gymnasium for tonight's presentation on Wabash Catch TV of girls high school basketball. My name is Bruce Dickey, and tonight the Ramsey Lady Rams come in to take on the South Central Lady Cougars. Ramsey comes in with an 0-2 record under head coach Casey Rice. And they will be facing a South Central Lady Cougars squad under head coach Brianne Schwartzlander that comes in with a record of 1-1 overall, as well as 1-1 in conference. This is not a conference game tonight. Ramsey is an independent, and of course the Lady Cougars in the National Trail Conference. Kind of an interesting evening tonight. Is not really sure what to expect. Several players for both teams are not dressed, are out, are injured, are gone. When you look at the South Central Lady Cougars lineup, they're missing a starter tonight. Sydney Garrett will be out of the lineup tonight. She injured her tailbone. Fell on her tailbone and it's bruised, and I've been through that. That is no fun, and that takes a little while to recover from. So Sydney Garrett, number junior, she's 5'9" junior. She won't be playing tonight for South Central. Also out tonight, if you watched the JV contest on Thursday when we had the North Clay Cardinals versus the South Central Lady Cougars, you might have seen Sierra Wright injure her knee close to halftime of that junior varsity game. She's a sophomore, and she's going to be out for a little while as well, as she injured both her knee and her ankle in that spill on Thursday night. Also out tonight, or not here tonight, Sierra Arnold, a freshman who sees quite a bit of action at the varsity level. She's out of town vacationing with her family. And of course, Jalen Michael does continue to recover from a broken finger. So for South Central under Brianne Schwartzlander, they're out quite a bit, and they with such problems, they ended up dropping another player or two to the JV level, as Hallie Smith played quite a bit of JV tonight, as did Laney Webster. Speaking of JV, it was South Central defeating the Ramsey Lady Rams JV squad 32-16. That game was not really ever particularly close. Ramsey comes in at 0-2. They lost most recently. They lost the first game of the year to Sandoval, and then lost, I believe, on Thursday down at Meridian. That's one of the cool things to me about how the scheduling works now in the state of Illinois. They needed a game. Ramsey needed a game, and so did Meridian. They talked each other into setting up a game, and Ramsey drove down to Meridian to take on the Lady Bobcats. I believe Meridian's the Bobcats. Took on the Lady Bobcats and got beat, but the game at practice is the same. A game, there's nothing to match game conditions. Let's put it that way. We will have our national anthem here in just a moment, as it'll be performed by Jessica Blomberg tonight. Beautiful singing voice, Jessica Blomberg, and she'll have that for us right now. job performance there by Jessica Blomberg, and she'll go back to her team. She is one of only 9 players dressed tonight on the varsity squad for the Lady Cougars, as they are, well, they've added a few more now here to the bench. Here's the starting 5 for the Ramsey Lady Rams under Casey Rice, coming in with a record of 0-2. They'll send that out one guard, number 3, April Eller. She is a junior. She's joined in the backcourt by number 4, Cecilia Ritter. Cecilia is a senior. It'll be Abby Bodecker in the middle. She is a junior. She wears number 14. Also joining the starting lineup, Brooke Benhoff, a junior, wearing number 23. And rounding it out, it's number 24, Abby Lorton. Again, for Ramsey, it's Bodecker, Lorton, Benhoff, Eller, and Ritter. They are coached by Casey Rice. For the South Central Lady Cougars under Brianna Schwartzlander, she'll send out at one guard, sophomore 5'6", number 25, Lainey Webster. Lainey will be joined this evening by Hallie Smith in the backcourt, another sophomore, 5 feet 6 inches tall. Brooklyn Garrett gets the start over her injured sister, just a freshman wearing number 11. She's 5 feet 7. Also down on the blocks, it'll be number 15, Kaylee Swift, 5 feet 9, and a senior. And rounding out the starting lineup for South Central, it is Kelsey Landreth, a junior, 5 feet 10 inches tall, and she wears number 24. The officials for this evening's action, Lance Cornett along with Phil Martin and Jeff Koger. Mr. Cornett with the basketball, as we are just about ready to get underway here. The Lady Cougars in their home white uniforms with blue numerals and light blue or silver trim, against the Ramsey Lady Rams in their black uniforms with black numerals and with orange trim around those black numerals. The Rams won the tip and turn it over all the way the other way, coast to coast. Lainey Webster puts it up, no good. The rebound and follow is up and good for Kaylee Swift. And South Central breaks out on top. The last time these two squads played, it was a regional game last February. We were here, and it was a tight one. The South Central Lady Cougars ended up winning in overtime, but it was a close game all the way. Over on the left wing, driving's Brooke Benhoff. She'll bring it back out, tosses it over to Abby Lorton. Lorton cross court to Cecilia Ritter. Ritter drives, puts it up from 7. No good. The rebound tip is up and good for Abby Lorton. We're tied at 2, 7 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. You are watching girls high school basketball on Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thanks so much for joining us. Down to Hallie Smith. She heads to the hoop. No good. The follow won't go for Hallie as well. Long rebound into the corner. Taken away by Ramsey, but losing the handle. And then taken right back by, I tell you what, Abby Bodecker is all over the place. She is a nose for the basketball. It will be South Central basketball, as Bodecker had the rebound knocked away from her, then stole it back, and then had it knocked away again. Into Smith, she puts it up and in. Hallie Smith with her first bucket of the evening. 6.5 minutes remaining. Early first quarter here at South Central. On the dribble, that's April Eller. Hands it off to Lorton. Jumper from outside won't go. Rebound comes down to Kelsey Landreth. In a hurry, Webster heads the other direction. Shot is up, no good. Long rebound tipped out to Lorton. Lorton wants to run. She'll slow it down now as her teammates catch up. Back to Lorton for 3. It won't go. Rebound gathered by Eller. Tosses it away to Ritter down low. It goes to Bodecker. And Lorton into the other corner to Ritter. Stolen away by Webster. Now she has fewer defenders on her this time and heads to the hoop and lays it in. So with 5:40 to go here in the first period. Timeout taken by the Lady Rams. We'll take one as well. Back after this word.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
Little Ramsey, the Lady Rams basketball to start things off here as we continue following their timeout. That timeout coming after a Lainey Webster steal, and she headed up. Looked like she wanted to pick another one away. Ritter up in a hurry. Fires into the corner to Bodecker. Back outside, a wild shot taken by Lorton. She'll head to the free throw line. Check that. It's going to be on the floor. That foul will be the first of the game. It goes against Brooklyn Garrett. Into the corner, jumper up, no good for Bodecker. Rebound to Landreth for the Lady Cougars. Hallie Smith will bring it across. Two sophomores, a freshman, and two seniors for the Lady Cougars. On the drive, Hallie Smith's shot won't go. Tipped up and in by Kaylee Swift. Her second field goal of the game, and it's an 8-2 lead for South Central. Outside and on the dribble, Brooke Benhoff into the corner. She goes to Bodecker. Cross court over to April Eller. Eller on the dribble and has it knocked away by Garrett, and a little score by Lainey Webster. Garrett tipped it away right to Webster, who knew what to do with it. Sprinted down court, and it's a 10-2 game. 8-point lead for South Central. Sub in at the next whistle will be Adriana Horton for the Lady Cougars, as that pass is thrown away and out of bounds, and Horton checks in. So yeah, both teams with only 9 players tonight, so won't be a foul festival anyway. If it is, you end up losing players and bad things happen. You play with 4. Jumper from Webster is good. Lainey Webster off to a good start. Bumps it up to a 12-2 lead. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. On the drive, that's Abby Lorton, and she's going to travel. Picked up her dribble in a tough spot. The Lady Cougars trapped it down on her, and she turns it over. Hallie Smith will bring it across. Looking at a man-to-man put on by the Lady Rams. Smith out the right hand, dribble down low to Swift. Shot is up, no good. Swift gets her own board. She's fouled. And Kaylee Swift will head to the free throw line for a pair. I believe they are calling that one on Abby Lorton. That is on Abby Lorton. Her first, team first. As Kaylee Swift heads to the free throw line for 2 shots. First one on the way and good. Makes it a 13-2 lead for South Central. Next one on the way. Rolls it over and in. Everything going South Central's way. And the Lady Rams are looking for some points. Into the corner, by the way, that's Jessie Mezzo in the game now, number 5. Beautiful pass down low to Bodecker, and she travels before she was able to put up a shot. Fine collapsing defense there by Kelsey Landreth as she got down into the way and made life extremely difficult. Angelica Rivera will check into the game for South Central. They lead 14-2. 3.5 minutes, just under 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. There's a steal by Bodecker. Tipped right back and finally corralled by Cecilia Ritter. Ritter is a senior. Jumper on the way, will not fall for Benhoff. And the shot there for for Ritter is blocked by Webster. And she goes, picks it up in the corner. Heads coast to coast, puts it up, no good, but she's fouled. And Lainey Webster will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. I believe Brooke Benhoff will pick up the foul. She does. Her first, team second. As Webster heads to the free throw line. The sophomore misses the first one off to the right. .257 remaining here in this first quarter. It has been all South Central. Lainey Webster hits the second. It's 15-2. Quick pass down low. Oh, and Ritter can't finish. The rebound to the Lady Cougars. Boy, Ritter had a good look at it, too. Screen for Webster. She cuts through the lane. Shot won't fall. Rebound brought down by the Lady Rams. That's Abby Lorton. Passes it ahead to Ritter. Ritter's jumper is good. 15-4 in favor of South Central. On the drive, that's Adriana Horton. Shot won't fall. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It will remain South Central basketball. See Ed Blomberg over there on the sideline. He wanted me to say hi to Charles and Zola. How y'all doing, Charles and Zola? Appreciate you folks watching tonight on Wabash Catch TV. As Hallie Smith is fouled, she'll head to the free throw line. That's the 3rd team foul against the Rams and the 2nd foul against Brooke Benhoff. The sophomore gets the first one to drop. That's her 3rd point of the evening. And puts the Lady Cougars back up by 12, 16-4. Ball rolls off. Rebound, Lainey Webster. Now it's a held ball. It will remain with the Lady Cougars on the alternating possession. Webster was able to sneak around Abby Bodecker. Check that, it's a Lady Rams ball. I'm gonna say I thought they must have had the arrow going the wrong. They gave the ball to the wrong team is what happened. So it will end up being Lady Cougars ball. I thought I was right. Lady Cougars will get the basketball. That's correctable error. Nice pass into Rivera. She puts it up. It won't fall. But Rivera is fouled. She'll head to the free throw line for a pair. And I believe that one's going to go against Patty Kennedy just into the game. The first on Patty. And Rivera hits the first of 2 free throws. That might be Angelica's first points of the year. I'm checking. She misses the second one. Rebound put up no good. Rebound again. This time Smith. She's fouled. And she'll head to the free throw line. Brooklyn Garrett got the first one. And I think they're going to call a foul there on Cecilia Ritter. She took the worst of it as she came out holding her nose. Hallie Smith at the free throw line makes the first of 2. A lot of trips to the line. All 5 fouls have been shooting fouls. All 5 fouls committed by South Central have been, committed by Ramsey have been of the shooting variety. Bit unusual. Cecilia Ritter on the dribble. Looks for a screen. Now tosses it over to Abby Lorton. To the left wing. Now back outside Lorton. Looks for a screen. Head gets it to the right side. Drops it down low for Kennedy. And it'll be a held ball as she gets tangled up. This time the alternating possession arrow points toward the Ramsey Lady Rams. 1.5 minutes remaining. First quarter. Jumper from the corner, no good. Rebound knocked away. Loose, picked up and put in by Patty Kennedy. Good work underneath by Patty Kennedy. She's just a freshman. Wearing number 21 for the Lady Rams, and there's a turnover as Adriana Horton trying to get it over to the left side, a smidge high. And it will go to the Lady Rams. 19-6 in favor of South Central. Down the lane, a big steal. Taken away by Brooklyn Garrett. She looks ahead, now keeps it. Control heads, gets to the hoop and puts it in. No stopping Brooklyn Garrett that trip. It's 21-6. Pass across, jumper for Ritter. Won't go. Rebound comes down to Smith. Pardon me, Swift. Now picked up by Garrett. Up ahead, Rivera's shot is blocked out of there. Blocked out of there by Abby Lorton, and then a foul is called on the rebound. That's going to go against Kaylee Swift. Her first, just number 2, against the South Central Lady Cougars. So 21-6 in favor of South Central. Off to the left side with it is Abby Bodecker. Jumper for 3, won't go for Lorton. Rebound comes down to Smith. Up ahead, she finds Laney Webster. Webster looks ahead, sees Swift, who puts it up and in. Kaylee Swift already with 8. She's having a nice start. It's 23-6, and at the buzzer, it won't go after 1 period of play. South Central leads Ramsey 23-6. We'll be back right after this word.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
There is the end of the first quarter. We'll start the second quarter. It will be Lady Cougar basketball. The South Central Lady Cougars send out Jessica Blomberg along with Hallie Smith, Laney Webster, Brooklyn Garrett, and Angelica Rivera. Into the corner it goes to Brooklyn Garrett. She puts it up and in. Brooklyn Garrett finding a way to the hoop, gets her second bucket of the evening. For the Lady Rams, it's Abby Bodecker. She has it over on the left side. Toss it over, jumper on the way, won't fall for Jessie Mezzo. And there's a foul against South Central. That'll be their third team foul. And that one goes against Hallie Smith, her first. Bodecker in along with Cecilia Ritter. Jumper from Jessie Mezzo. Also Abby Lorton in the game as Webster heads the other way. Puts it up, it won't go. Rebound taken down by South Central. It's a winded Ramsey Lady Rams team out there. Lorton with the rebound. Looks low for Ritter. Ritter off to the side, jumpers up and no good. From Lily Tedrick. Check that from Patty Kennedy. On the drive, Garrett is fouled. And she'll head to the free throw line, or no, it's going to be on the floor. That's number 2 on Cecilia Ritter. Check that, number 1 on Jessie Mezzo. Pass into Rivera. She puts it up, won't fall, but she is fouled. Two shots upcoming here for Angelica Rivera. She was 1 for 2 her first trip. 0 for 1 now. By the way, that was the second foul against Patty Kennedy. Team foul number 7. Second shot no good as well. Rivera tangled up. And it will go to Ramsey on the alternating possession. Ramsey in the black jerseys. South Central the home whites. As Kennedy gets it over to Mezzo. They look down low, trying to get it to Abby Lorton, and it's taken away by Garrett. Held ball. It will go over to the Lady Cougars. Laney Webster brings it across the timeline. Met out on top in the man-to-man by Cecilia Ritter on the drive underneath. She stepped out of bounds. Comes out of there a little bit frustrated with herself. I should have passed that. That's bad basketball. Doggone, she says. 25-6, jumper from the top of the key will not go for Kennedy. Good board by Ramsey. Off it goes to Lorton. The fake by Ritter. Outside to Kennedy. Looks down low for Lorton. Her spin. Now she gets it back out to Kennedy. Ball's knocked away. She's able to gather in the corner. It's 25-6 in favor of South Central. Jumper is long and no good for Abby Lorton. Rebound to the Lady Cougars. Callie Smith across the timeline over to Rivera. Rivera seeing a lot of action tonight as South Central a little bit short-handed. And a held ball will give it back to Ramsey. (25-6) in favor of the Lady Cougars. It is their largest lead. Jumper is up and good for Jessie Mezzo. M-E-Z-Z-O. She probably likes playing in the middle. Laney Webster with it out to the right wing. Drops it down low for Hallie Smith. Smith to the ground, and she's going to get called for a traveling. Lost her balance. And you can only have 2 appendages on the floor at once. Well, and then try to move. You can have your hand and 2 feet on the ground if you want, with the other hand on the basketball, but you can't pick any of them up basically, or it's traveling. As there is a foul away from the ball against South Central. That goes on Angelica Rivera, her first, team 4th. Jumper won't go. Rebound tipped up, no good for Kennedy. And a long board out to South Central. 2 on nobody. Webster to the hoop. She lays it up and in. Four minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And there's a jumper from the corner for Jessie Mezzo. She's heating up. She's got 2 field goals in a row. And the near steal finally is taken away by Ritter. Good work by Cecilia Ritter. Off to the right wing. Abby Bodecker drops it to Lorton. And a double dribble, by Jessie Mezzo. Kaylee Swift will check back in. 3:50 remaining here in the first half. It's 27-10 in favor of South Central. Boys basketball starting tonight throughout the state of Illinois. Pass down to Webster. Her shot won't go. And a foul on the rebound is going to go against Kelsey Landreth. That'll be team foul number 5 for South Central. Few tournaments getting underway. St. Anthony has a tournament going. I saw the Two Topless was playing up there tonight. Robinson led at the half, and saw T-Town turn it around in the third quarter. And leading in last score I saw. Jumper from the top of the key won't go. Rebound tipped around, gathered by Landreth. Up ahead, wide open, Brooklyn Garrett to the hoop. She lays it in. It's a 19-point lead for South Central. And a traveling violation by Brooke Benhoff. Looked like she wanted to pass it to her right, and that was kind of covered. And in her hesitation, she walked. Long pass to Webster. Webster heads to the hole, puts it up, and off, no good. Rebound tipped around. And Kaylee Swift will head to the free throw line as she got hacked. That'll be the second foul against Abby Lorton. Team foul number 8. First of 2 for Swift is good. She's 3 for 3. South Central was 7 out of 10 in the first half. Second one on the way. High arcing shot will not fall, and a lane violation called against, I believe he called against Jesse Mezzo. Given another opportunity, Kaylee Swift burns the Ramsey Lady Rams. Jumper from the top of the key, no good. A rebound out of bounds. Last touched by the shooter. 31-10. I thought it'd probably be a little bit closer than this tonight. On the dribble is Hallie Smith. Working outside against Abby Lorton. Nice work with Lorton. Over in the corner, Swift will put it up. It doesn't go. Lorton with the board. She is hacked, and that one's going to go against Hallie Smith. Be her second one. Team foul number 6. So no free throws for yet for Ramsey. They have not yet shot a free throw tonight. Pass inside, stolen by Swift. And got it out to Hallie Smith, who gets fouled. Take your pick. And that's going to go against Abby Lorton. She's picked up fouls number 2 and 3 here in quick succession. And she'll head to the bench. Smith with 5 points. 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. Had a bucket back in that first quarter. Scoring slowing down here in the second quarter as Smith hits the first of 2. Second one won't go. Rebound lost out of bounds. It'll go back to the Rams. Lorton with 3 fouls. 2 fouls on Benhoff. 2 fouls on Kennedy. So Ramsey dealing with a bit of foul issue. On the drive, Benhoff. She's going to be fouled. It'll be a blocking foul against Kaylee Swift, her second. Team foul number 7. That'll send Benhoff to the free throw line. She's yet to score. This 22 points is the largest lead of the game. As the free throw won't fall. Long 3 from Lainey Webster is no good. Rebound gathered by Benhoff with 1.5 minutes and change remaining. Pass down low into the corner. Benhoff from 18. No good. Rebound taken down by Bodecker. Back to Benhoff. She hits that one. Benhoff's first points of the night. Smith. Jumper won't go from about 14. And it will remain Lady Cougars basketball after it's knocked out of bounds. And it comes to Ainsley Swartzlander, who puts it up and in. Pass down, knocked away by Swift, taken away by Lainey Webster. She outraces everybody to the hoop and lays it up. Webster now with 11 points. She's leading the way. Leading scorer. Quick pass down low intended for Ritter, knocked away. 36-12. Webster wants to head to the hoop again. She pulls up. The 12-footer won't go. Rebound brought down by Mezzo. It's 36-12. 24-point lead for South Central. And there, that ball is loose on the floor. Held ball. It will go back to South Central with 17 ticks left on the clock. South Central has led the whole way. They were up 23-6 following the first quarter. Up here by 24. 10 seconds. Outside to Smith. Has a wide open Kaylee Swift. She puts it up and in. And a steal and a score by Lainey Webster. Count the hoop. She'll head to the free throw line. Except right in front of the pass. And that foul goes against Mezzo, her second. Tough way to end the first half. Only 1 second to go. If you're Ramsey, and the bucket is good. And that will end the first half. Boy, she almost got herself another steal at the end of the half. A big first half for the Lady Cougars. They lead the Lady Rams from Ramsey 41-12. We'll be back after these.
Are you needing to advertise or promote your business or special event? At Meagher's Sign and Graphics, they can print and install laminated vinyl on all sizes of metal, PVC, and plastic sign material. Meagher's offers all types of vinyl options with professional installation on your vehicles, walls, and windows, or just about anything else you would like to be personalized. Meagher's also offers all sizes of PVC and mesh banners. Meagher's is now able to offer LED message centers. Stop in or call Kevin Blank or Danny King at Meagher's Sign and Graphics for all your lettering and advertising needs.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard-to-find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention we also have everything else, along with all the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the Steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LamontOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome to Zinc Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building Center on Route 45 and Louisville. It's a cool place.
Established in 1945 by farmers and folks like you, the primary goal of South Central FS has always been to improve the profitability of farming. And with a focus on service and safety, FS Propane is committed to keeping your system and appliances running efficiently. FS is a local full-service propane company offering you expert tank installation and system maintenance, as well as dedicated seasonal service. So when it comes to managing your propane needs, look to the experts. Look to South Central FS.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Russ Broniker, Boulder Chevrolet Buick in Salem, and Russ Broniker Auto Group in Effingham are your premier sources for new and pre-owned vehicles in Southern Illinois. Their outstanding and diverse selection of GM products and commitment to quality service ensure satisfied customers who return time after time. After over 30 years, your friends at Boulder and the Broniker Auto Group remain committed to the simple philosophy: offer a quality product and back it up with service that's second to none. That's Boulder Chevrolet Buick in Salem and Russ Broniker Cadillac Buick and GMC in Effingham. Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. In Salem, call Brandy Drink Pool. Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tales is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451, or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora, or visit us online at shirt-tales.net.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Life is full of special times, and at Flora Savings Bank, we're here with you through all of them. Growing your family, finding that perfect home, taking that family vacation you've always dreamed about, or starting your own business. At Flora Savings Bank, we keep things simple. Our banking apps allow you to spend less time banking and more time with what matters most. Check out Flora Savings Bank 2.0 and get the best of everything. Caring bankers, great technology, and a bank that cares about community. Stop by the bank or apply online at florasavings.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help with auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
Welcome back, folks, here to South Central High School, Gary Shirley Memorial Gymnasium. The South Central Lady Cougars lead the Ramsey Lady Rams at the half 41-12, and they really finished with a flourish. Leading the way for South Central at the half is Lainey Webster. She has 14 points, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line to go along with 6 field goals. Kaylee Swift has 12. She's 4 out of 4 from the line, along with 4 field goals. It's 6 points for Hallie Smith. She's 4 out of 6 from the free throw line with a field goal. 6 points as well for Brooklyn Garrett. Brooklyn Garrett getting the start tonight. Her sister Sydney injured and out tonight. She has 6 points, all from the field. 2 points for Ainsley Schwartzlander, as she had a field goal in that second quarter. And also Angelica Rivera with a point tonight, 1 out of 4 from the free throw line. In total, South Central are 10 out of 17 from the free throw line. For the Ramsey Lady Rams in the first half, Cecilia Ritter has 2. She scored in the first quarter. Jessie Mezzo off the bench with 4 points, leading the way. 2 points also for Patty Kennedy, 2 points for Brooke Benhoff, and 2 for Abby Lorton. Brooke Benhoff, the only player for the Lady Rams to shoot a free throw. She's 0 for 1. Lady Rams with quarters of 6 and 6. The South Central Lady Cougars 23 and 18, and they lead now 41-12. A few boys games scores to give you some finals in different tournaments over the area. Carrier Mills beat Meridian 52-50 in a tight one. It was Nashville over Columbia 56-23, and Nashville's even shorthanded due to the state championship football game that they're playing up in DeKalb on Friday night. And Teutopolis defeated Robinson, came back to beat them 62-54. That gets you up to speed. 3-pointer on the way and good for Cecilia Ritter. That's how the Ramsey Lady Rams needed to start the second half, as Ritter hits the first 3 of the game for either squad. It is the same starting 5 for the Lady Cougars as Hallie Smith puts it up, gets a rebound, puts it up again, gets a rebound, puts it up again, and she is fouled. I believe Brooke Benhoff is going to pick that one up. And she does. That is her 3rd foul, number 1 against the Lady Rams. So 2 free throws for Hallie Smith. She makes the first. She'll have a second. Nobody with more than 2 fouls until Benhoff just picked up her 3rd. Oh, I'm sorry. Abby Lorton also has 3 fouls as well, as Hallie Smith makes them both. It's 43-15. Benhoff thinks about getting a baseline. Nice pass down low to Lorton. She puts it up, no good, but she is fouled, and that is going to go against Hallie Smith. That's number 3 on Hallie, number 1 against South Central here in the second half. Lorton's first of 2 is well off. Kind of hit the backboard a little too strong. Second one upcoming for Lorton. She's a sophomore. Hits that one and it bounces straight. Almost fell back through, but did not. Garrett brings it up, and she needed a little teammate communication there, as boy coming up on her, Jessie Mezzo had a good shot at knocking it free, but she ducked it out of bounds. It's Garrett, Hallie Smith, Kaylee Swift, Lainey Webster, and Kelsey Landreth for South Central. Down low, that's Garrett, drives to the hoop, loses the handle, gets it back, and it's taken away from her by Cecilia Ritter. She'll hand off to Jessie Mezzo. Abby Lorton on the floor along with Brooke Benhoff and Patty Kennedy, and there's a traveling violation. as Jessie Mezzo was trying to look inside and got up in the air, not much to do. 43-15. Jumper on the way for three, and that is good for Hallie Smith. That might be the first three-pointer that they've even attempted. Let's take that back. Maybe Lainey Webster shot a three-pointer earlier. Missed it. Jumper from the right wing won't go for Jessie Mezzo. Rebound Benhoff. Into the corner. Jumper was no good. Loose ball, still loose. On the floor goes Smith, still loose, trying to give it up and able to get it away to Brooklyn Garrett. Quickly up court, 3-on-1. Kaylee Swift puts it up and in. 48-15 with 5:48 to go here in the third. That shot from Benhoff is blocked by Swift, recovered by Webster. She heads up court. And she'll be fouled. She'll head to the free throw line. That is number 4 on Abby Lorton, and she gets up a little bit limpy. She'll head out to half court to see if she can't walk that one off. 2 free throws upcoming here for Lainey Webster. And the first one is good. Lorton will come out of the game with that 4th foul. And April Eller will check back in. Eller started tonight, has not yet scored. Second free throw good as well, makes it a 50-15 score. For those of you wondering if how come the clock's not running on a continuous clock because of the 30-point lead, well, that's a 4th quarter rule only. So if a team is in the lead in the 4th quarter by 30 or more, the clock is a continuous clock. Nice pass down low to Kelsey Landreth. She's able to lay it up and in. Kelsey gets her first points of the night. I'm surprised by that. She had a big night last Thursday. Finished with 8 on Thursday. Jumper from the corner, no good. Just a hair short for Mezzo. Long rebound saved back in to Ramsey. Jumper for 3 won't go. Rebound comes down to Mezzo again. Ramsey in the black uniforms with orange trim. Orange or black numerals and orange trim. Hallie Smith, I believe, just picked up her 4th foul. She sure did. That is foul number 2 for her, and foul number 4. Foul number 2 for the team, foul number 4 for her. And at the free throw line, first of 2, no good for Patty Kennedy. Abby Lorton has walked out in the hallway, trying to walk off. She might have had somebody land on her. She's in some pain out there. Second free throw is good for Kennedy. It is a 52-16 score. Down in the corner and bringing it out is Kaylee Swift. 3 from the corner. Webster won't go. Rebound tipped up by Landreth. No good. Rebound tipped up again by Landreth, and this time successful. Second bucket of the game for Kelsey Landreth. She's a junior. As that ball gets away and knocked out of bounds. I'm really surprised. I thought this game would be a bit closer with the having gone to overtime just last season. But of course, rosters do change, and Kaylee Swift will head to the free throw line as she was fouled down low by Cecilia Ritter. Number 2 on Ritter. First of 2, no good for Swift. That's her first miss of the game. She was 4 for 4 heading into that one. Adjusted correctly. Swift now with 15. She's having a nice evening. On the drive, that's Patty Kennedy. The freshman loses the handle. It's on the floor. She throws it away. Taken out by Lainey Webster. Webster dribbles through traffic, gets away, and into front court. It's 4-on-2. Jumper won't go. Rebound. Webster gets it back, spins, bounce pass to Landreth, who puts it in. Kelsey Landreth having a big quarter. She's got 6 points. It's 57-16. On the drive, that is Mezzo. Hands it off to Kennedy. And the rebound knocked out of bounds, but Landreth just picked up a foul. That'll be a push on Kelsey Landreth, her second. And she'll come out of the game. Number 12, Jessica Blomberg checks in for South Central. As that pass from Kennedy gets away. It's on the ground and going back to the Lady Cougars on the alternating possession. Blomberg sang the national anthem prior to the basketball game. She's done it each game we've been here. She has a beautiful voice. Down it goes to Blomberg. And she's tangled up, held ball. It'll go back to the Lady Rams. Jessica is going to learn. You don't bring the ball down unless you're going to dribble it or something. If you're on the block, you certainly don't. She's a junior. Eller with the basketball. Pass across to the left side to Kennedy. Gets away, and it will go back to the Lady Cougars. 2:40 remaining in the basketball game. South Central has led all the way, 23-6, followed by 41-12 at the half. Follow-up is good there for Brooklyn Garrett. She has 8 points in the start tonight, her first start. Garrett's just a freshman as well. Hope her sister is doing well. That's her sister's on the bench right now. And dealing with a tailbone bruise, which is no fun whatsoever. That was a foul on Patty Kennedy. I was trying to figure out what they stopped the play for. And the Lady Cougars will throw it away with 2:07 to go here in the third. Getting a little sloppy both directions now. Pass goes to Ritter, back outside. Kennedy will try a 2. It rolls and falls. Adriana Horton throws it ahead to Rivera. Back, nice pass over to Swift, who hits the jumper. Kaylee Swift having an outstanding game. She's got 17. Leads all scorers. Pass down low. That shot blocked by Blomberg and a foul. Don't know if it's going to go against Blomberg or Webster with 1:29 to go. Before the shot. And it does go against Blomberg. Her first. Number 4 against South Central. Pass inside is stolen away by Adriana Horton. Boy, there were some quick hands there. And she brings it up and across the timeline herself. Over to Webster. Webster gets fouled by April Eller. I think April Eller just kind of lost her balance. That'll be the 5th foul against Ramsey. It's a 43-point lead for the Lady Cougars. I think it's safe to say that we'll have a running clock in the 4th quarter. Jumper for Angelica Rivera is off and no good, with 1:12 remaining here in the 3rd. Neither team in the bonus as yet. Lady Cougars fall back into a Boxing one. The one that they are working on, Cecilia Ritter. She gets it, puts up shot, won't go. Rebound. Blomberg picks up another foul, and it'll be Kennedy heading to the free throw line. Patty Kennedy, 1 out of 2 there so far. Second foul on Blomberg, number 5, against the Lady Cougars. Ainsley Schwartzlander set to come into the game. Kennedy hits the first. She's got 6 points now, leading the way for Ramsey. Off the bench, just a freshman. Having a nice night. Give her 7. 41-point lead, 61-20 with 40 seconds to go in the third. Webster fires it to Rivera. Her shot won't fall. She is fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line for a pair. Kennedy picking up a ton of fouls. That's number 4 on her. Neither team can afford to foul too many folks out, as Rivera hits the first of 2. She is now 2 for 5. 3 for 6. How about that? 3 points for Angelica Rivera. Off to the right wing, Kennedy tries to fire it across. Rivera gets a hand on it. And on the drive, Kennedy is fouled. She'll head back to the free throw line. I think Blomberg picked up another one. She's kind of surprised. I thought it was on Kaylee Swift, but it is on Jessica Blomberg, her 3rd this quarter. As Patty Kennedy, who just has hit 3 in a row, missed that free throw. One out of 2. Makes it a 63-21 score with 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. South Central, 3 periods so far tonight with over 20 points. That shot no good. A rebound by Ritter. She brings it across. Jumper from Kennedy at the buzzer. No good. After 3 quarters, it is South Central 63 and the Ramsey Lady Rams 21 back right after this for the fourth quarter.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman, Judy Reed, and Brandon Klein, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Road Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and to add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
At Back & Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. We can help your whole family from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. We offer high-quality herbal supplements for adults and children, as well as CBD oil. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. Stop by and see us on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
And welcome back here to South Central High School, Gary L. Shirley Memorial Gymnasium. As South Central will have the basketball to start things off in the fourth quarter. And is Laney Webster to the hoop, over the top, and recovered by Kelsey Landreth, who puts it up and in. Landreth now with 8. Jumper on the way from Jesse Mezzo's no good. Rebound comes down to South Central. It's Blomberg along with Schwartzlander, Webster, Landreth, and Rivera. Up down low again to Landreth. Her shot won't go this time. Benhoff out there along with the Ritter, Mezzo, and Kennedy. And Eller. Jumper won't fall. Rebound to South Central. Rivera's ahead. And Webster keeps it herself, misses a shot, gets a rebound, puts it back up, gets a rebound, and has it blocked away. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to South Central. Clock hasn't stopped either anyway, whether it would or not. Kelsey Landreth, 10 points now, all in the second half. 3 on the way from Ritter, won't go. And the rebound comes down to Blomberg. She's pushed. And it is 1-1. Blomberg to head to the free throw line. Her first trip there this evening. That foul, by the way, against Jessie Mezzo. Her third, pardon me. As Blomberg, we'll get a second when she puts it in. Blomberg's first points of the night. And misses the second rebound. Landreth, she puts it up and no good. 5:40 to go. The clock is running. Up ahead to Cecilia Ritter. Drives to the right side. Jumper is up and no good. Rebound taken down by Landreth. Long pass out to Webster out in front of everybody. She heads to the hoop, puts it up and in. Lainey Webster in a nip and tuck battle with Kaylee Swift for leading scorer, and I think Lainey Webster just took the lead. Jumper from Benhoff won't go. Rebound tipped around and loose. Held ball. It will remain Ramsey Lady Rams basketball. Jumper from Kennedy, no good. Rebound comes down to Webster out in front again. She'll lay it up and in. She has 20. I'll tell you what, if you're going to let Lainey Webster get out in front, she's going to make you pay. Pass down low is knocked away by Swartzlander. Recovered by Ramsey, and a foul. No shot. That foul is going to go against Rivera. And it sends Ritter to the line for the first time tonight. She hits it. She has, that was the problem. She now has 6 on the evening. I had a number that didn't match up in my book. Now it does. 1 of 2. The Lady Rams 5 out of 11 from the free throw line so far this evening. Stick around after the game. We'll have a short break, and then we'll come back and give you tonight's scoring for signing off for the evening. I'll remind you, tomorrow night we'll be in Louisville. Boys basketball, North Clay hosting Woodlawn. First game of a gauntlet, 3-game gauntlet that the Cardinals are setting themselves up for. Foul on Ainsley Swartzlander. That'll send paid Patty Kennedy back to the line. She's up there for 1 and 1. And hits the first. Kenny with 9, she can get to double digits here. She's 5 out of 8 from the free throw line. Excuse me, 5 out of 7. Missed that one. Rebound comes down to the Lady Cougars. 72-23. And a steal by Jessie Mezzo. Long pass up to Ritter. And unable to save it back in. So Rivera checks back in as Swartzlander will take a seat. I think it's the last game the Lady Cougars are playing before the Thanksgiving holiday, and that's an offensive foul on Hallie Smith. Hallie Smith is done for the night. Foul numero 5. She'll finish with 11 points. Near steal by Angelica Rivera. Pass down low, grabbed by Ritter out of the air. She fires a three off the front iron. Rebound to Rivera. Looks ahead, finds Garrett. Garrett's shot is up and off, no good. Garrett gets her own board and a tangle up. It'll be a held ball. Possession arrow to the Lady Cougars. They had it wrong on the scoreboard, but right at the scorer's table. The scorer table is the one to go with. Pass into Adriana Horton. She's fouled and she'll head to the free throw line. They're going to give her 2 shots with a minute to go here. Good to see Abby Lorton back into the game after she went down in a heap earlier. It's good to see her running well. First free throw is good for Adriana Horton. Her first point of the night. Misses the second one. 3 on the way for Ritter, no good. And it'll be remain or go back to the South Central Lady Cougars. Lady Cougars going to move to 2-3 on this, or 2-1, pardon me, on the season. Pass up ahead. Schwartzlander's jumper won't go. Rebound tipped up, no good. And that will do it. South Central Lady Cougars defeat the Ramsey Lady Rams by a final of 73-23. We'll be back to wrap things up right after this word.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook Tire and Interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Some replays of tonight's action. Lainey Webster, a couple of plays in a row up ahead, and there passes it off to Kaylee Swift. Good night for both those young ladies. There's Lainey Webster at the end of the first half, getting the steal and laying it up. As Webster finishes the night leading all scorers with 20 points. Taking a look at the scoring tonight. There's Kaylee Swift. Taking a look at the scoring tonight. That was a top play. That's what I guess I was leading over. Leading the way for South Central tonight, Lainey Webster finished with 20 points. Big night for the sophomore. She was 4 out of 5 from the free throw line. 17 for Kaylee Swift, 5 out of 6 from the line. Big night from the free throw line for the South Central Lady Cougars. 11 points for Hallie Smith. She fouled out. 6 out of 8 from the line. 10 points for Kelsey Landreth, all coming in the second half. 8 points for Brooklyn Garrett, getting the start over her injured sister tonight. All those from the field. 3 points for Angelica Rivera. She was 3 out of 6 from the free throw line. And 2 points for Ainsley Swartzlander as she hit a field goal. 1 point for Adriana Horton as she was 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Overall, the South Central Lady Cougars 20 out of 29 from the line as they put up 73 points with quarters of 23, 18, 22, and 10. For Ramsey, they were led tonight by Patty Kennedy off the bench, finishing with 9, 5 out of 8 from the line. 6 for Cecilia Ritter, 1 out of 2 from the line. 4 for Jessie Mezzo, and 2 apiece for Brooke Benhoff and Abby Lorton. 6 points in the first, 6 in the second, 9 in the third, and 2 in the fourth quarter for the Lady Rams. The Rams fall to 0-3 on the season. South Central improves to 2-1. Hey, remember tomorrow night, tune in early. We'll be at North Clay as the North Clay Cardinals take on the Woodlawn Cardinals. Boys action tomorrow night should be a lot of fun. Do check that out. Hey, we do appreciate all of the fans for watching, all you fans for watching tonight. Thank you so much. Thanks to all of our sponsors for bringing Wabash Catch TV to you. For those of us at Wabash Catch TV, my name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you tonight's final score. It was South Central over Ramsey by a final of 73-23. So long from South Central.